Hello, I am Jay Barino. The time has arrived. Garithos has ascended into actual Warcraft 3 human godhood. We're on to Wrath of the Lich King, the final playable mission. After getting an item that gives him +1 all stats permanently for every unit that he kills, he now has new abilities that do a bunch of AoE. We didn't really get a chance to use them last time, but we will this time for sure. While the Alliance was distracting, the undead King Garithos makes his way to the Frozen Throne. Let's see it. The Frozen Throne, at last. After today, the Scourge will meet its end. Can you hear me out there, Lich King? Its end. Oh my god, it's Symphony of a Frost and Flame. What's going on here? Okay, these are the items of our other guy. We definitely want that Staff of Negation. We probably want those Gloves of Haste, too. We can ditch any of these stat items. They're all pointless right now. Okay. I'm just going to take Garithos and go and attack this bottom base, because I think he alone can probably just do whatever he wants at this point. So let's go ahead and, I guess, we'll start building this base, but we're kind of at the point where we don't need a base anymore, you know? So that's fine, especially because I think he has enough HP and armor. 80% damage reduction. We probably could just run him straight to the beacons and end the map right away. But I'd say let's, you know, normally on this map, I leave these outer bases. I don't even bother with them. And I think a lot, that like annoys people. So I guess this time I'll go ahead and actually destroy everything. How exciting. Go ahead and avatar.
Let justice fall.
So these new things, yeah, so like Holy Beam hits everything around him for a heal and damage. And then Shock Nova. Just keep doing that. And that counts towards giving him more bonuses, by the way. So we just keep doing that, and then I'll move up and just start hitting... I'm just going to hit buildings with his chaos damage. Oh my gosh. This is... It's sickening, honestly. Just keep using Holy Beam, and then I'm just going to go and dive onto structures. Absolutely fantastic. I'll go ahead and just keep making knights, and we got a lot of guys on lumber now. I'll get advanced lumber harvesting. We'll get a few more guys on lumber. Hopefully my base can survive while Garithos literally just wins the mission. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for the production structures and then keep hitting this holy. Oh my! It kills the burrowed crypt fiends. You can't hide from me. Just keep going. I'll finally kill this. Yeah, give me those summons. I'll take the extra. Heck yeah, I'll take the extra, attack, attack, attack. We'll do it like that. And he'll figure it out, and then let's just make sure that we're still doing stuff in our main base. Knights, and, yeah, we can get some chaplains. We can't really afford them. I could take this base, though, again, we're kind of in a circumstance here where I don't think we really need to take enemy bases. Are they trying to... Oh, no, I thought that Acolyte was trying to rebuild. Nah. Okay, let's go down here. You know, oh, I'm excited for this. Oh, it's just so silly. Okay, keep it up. Let's see, what else? Improved bows, sure. We can get some ballista. I don't know, man. This base doesn't even matter. As long as we don't die, as long as we can't just outright die for losing our base, all we need is King Garithos, man. That's literally all that needs to... That's all who needs to live here. So what I'm going to do... Let's kill these. You know, honestly, having Boots of Speed to replace, I guess, the Helm of Valor at this point would be quite nice. Even the Shield of the Dreadlord isn't even that useful at this point. Anything that's stats-based that's not percentage, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take him and send him up and to destroy the other base. And that means there's literally nothing to contest me, I guess, except... Is it going to be Arthas? Is Arthas going to come out and defend the Frozen Throne, do you think? That would be exciting. It's funny because again, I'm like building stuff, but I don't need any of these units. It's actually quite silly to think that we would even need to do anything except just have Garithos go around and just outright destroy the bases. I'll come on down here and I'll give these guys, I'll blast these guys. I see a red faction up there. Shazam, Shazam. Oh. Didn't I make, I must have not had any gold. I was going to say, I wanted to make some chaplains.
I hate working with these people.
These blood elves look different. What happened to them? Well, that's clever. I don't care. Slay them. Clever that, that Wretcheder here, but frankly, who cares? Let's just go ahead and get this in the upper left slot, please. Yeah, just like that. Look how fast he's attacking!
Let justice fall.
Well, there's a base there. I'm not even going to take another base. I think we're going to do this whole map with only Garithos. It is Garithos Campaign after all. I'm going to... Do we get anything for killing critters? I wasn't looking. Let's check. No. I feel bad killing penguins. They didn't deserve that. Okay, let's send him up to the other base, which presumably is orange. And I'll make units, but there's basically no point. There really is no point. I'll keep getting upgrades and stuff, though. Here comes orange again. Don't make me laugh. Oh my gosh. What's the hotkey for this? V? So B and V are the only two buttons that we really need at this point. And then we want to dispel curse when it gets put on us, because it looks like we're missing quite a bit. Anything that slows us down as well, pretty important that we destroy these Nerubian towers.
It's about
The cooldown's really low on that Holy Beam as well. I guess if we brought other units, we could destroy stuff even faster because we have this AoE heal. 600 HP healed is just bananas. Oh my gosh. And look at how he just keeps getting more stats. He just gets more and more and more. Absolutely incredible. That's a 300 damage AoE around him. Just gonna pick off each individual structure.
let justice fall.
It's just his movement speed that's slow, right? It's not even...
Yes. Die, mongrel.
It's not his attack speed. His attack speed's pretty insane because we get the 20 plus the stacking 15 from the Firehand Gauntlets and the Gloves of Haste. The bottom base didn't drop anything, right? Normally there's items that drop, but like I can't even imagine what item would even benefit us at this point. Like lifesteal wouldn't even be helpful, I don't think. There's literally nothing I could imagine putting on this hero that could make him better than he already is right now. There's nothing. I don't even know what. I think I would just put all Gloves of Haste on him, plus the Staff of Negation. That's it.
We humans have to stick together. Inhuman beast.
Yeah, keep sending your acolytes. See what happens. Just gonna take out each of these structures while we hit our holy lights, holy beam button. I don't want these acolytes getting anywhere. Get rid of them. Oh, hey, look at that.
Yes, as you wish.
Okay, well, enjoy the knights, I guess, that I put back in my base. See, can I even dispel the Nerubian Tower attack? It's just kind of irritating because it slows us down. It moves more. It's just movement speed. Oh my gosh. 292 strength. Look how much. Look at his damage range. 294 to 304 plus 10. That's just silly.
Die, mongrel.
I think all the acolytes are dead also.
Well, what are you waiting?
I mean, I don't have to kill all the buildings though. That's something we don't need to do. I guess I can go ahead and start taking. I guess I can go ahead and just start taking the bases, because I think Garithos alone, and he only gets stronger. Every time he kills something, he gets stronger. It's just
Yes, I'm on it.
how do we want to do this? Let's start at the bottom, or we could start at the left and just do like a circle around the map so we end up at the top. Let's do that. Let's start on the left, and then we'll go down right top. I haven't seen if it's the purple. I don't know if it's purple, the purple undead. Okay, this is certainly purple undead.
Let justice fall. Inhuman beast.
And Avatar helps a little bit because it just ensures that we can't get cursed and we can't get slowed. Or maybe we can still get... Yeah, we can still get slowed. I take it back. I could probably just go out of the beacon. I could absorb all of this damage. That's the best part. It's just the idea that the enemy could probably send some units out to retake the beacons, which could be annoying, but not, you know. Then we just come back and easily retake them ourselves, right?
Justice fall. Die, mongrel.
Die, mongrel! Got him.
Inhuman beast. It's about time.
My God. I mean, it's... Some may say, like, oh, well, this obviously makes things too easy. Can I tell you something? Who cares? All right, this is delightful. The most meme-worthy character of the game, Garithos, now has become a literal human god of utter destruction. Absolute. It's just delightful. What, they have like one leftover abomination decided that he needed to come out and try and stop us? Don't make me laugh. I'm not even going to take another base. Who cares? My only concern, again, is that the enemy can probably pretty easily retake these, but we can also try to intercept them if we can get some vision on when they're coming in. It does take 30 seconds to take the obelisks, which means that they can retake them. The obelisk is now active and under our control. However, the undead will likely try to take it from us. We must defend this point at all costs. There's nothing that says that they can't retake them, and if they do, it should be easy to retake them because they won't have any buildings. Granted, in the original version of this, Illidan and the Naga would rebuild structures, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, the Avatar and Shock Nova. You can't use the Shock Nova. You can't use the Shock Nova hotkey, unfortunately, because it overlaps with Avatar. Been a decently consistent problem here, but it's not that big of a deal. They do build out of these production structures. I'm actually tempted to go back up to that left one just because I want to see if they're going to try to retake it, and if they do, then we could stop them. Let's just take this bottom one, and then we could always swing back up there just to check. Oh my gosh. I mean, if this was the whole campaign, then yeah, it could get kind of lame. But it's not. It's the last mission. I guess the last two missions. I mean, the last mission wasn't super duper easy, but it's funny to look at Symphony of Frost and Flame, which is traditionally the hardest map that can give some people some problems, but now you just completely smash it, and it's fun to do so, you know?
What ails you? Right away.
I'll give my little retrospective, of course, as we make our way through this, but or when we finish the map, you know, because it's not like we're going to be on this mission for much longer, because there's not a. It's just capture the 4 obelisks, and then we've got the epilogue. So they retook the left one, so let's go and take it back, just because I'm curious to see what they send to try to retake it. And if it's just Arthas, because we may, just based on the fact that Garithos can't be everywhere at once, of course, we have to figure out how we can actually, we're probably going to have to at least kill the retaliatory group at least once with a legitimate army, is my thought. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking at this rate we probably will. How will we do that? I don't know. It's not important. Okay, that is a good amount of stuff, but is it really enough? Is it enough to possibly stop us? Goodbye, Duke Rage Reaver. Already dead. And I guess I'll just kill this whole retaliation group.
Let justice fall.
Unbelievable.
Die, mongrel. Yes, I'm on it.
Get him before he burrows. Don't let him. Okay. Excuse me. This obelisk was mine. Thank you very much. I appreciate you holding on to it for me while
We shall not falter.
while I was away. But I'll have you know that won't be necessary in the future.
Righto. All right. Righto. Yes, me lord. Well, what do you?
I think the funny thing here is you really don't even need... I think I could probably just run him straight to the beacons and ignore all damage being done to us.
We humans have to stick together. Humanity is in peril.
Now we'll go up to this one, I guess.
Research complete.
I don't know the best way to get to each of the obelisks.
Right.
And again, a lot of it comes down to where that retaliatory group will go. So, like, I'll move my army up here. I don't know if I could possibly have an army big enough to take out the amount of stuff that they send. Because it looks like that's more than 100 supply, or at least it's a very large army, of course. So, like, do we have enough to legitimately kill all of that? You know, maybe.
I hate.
Alternatively, we only just need to get to the beacon. So I will kill the Nerubian towers, because that's going to slow us down.
Yes, I'm on it. Forces are under attack.
And we could slow them down, and then we just sort of okay, we cannot quite beeline straight to the beacon, so I'll just, you know, we can avatar and we'll take out... Oh my gosh. I was going to say, oh, it's so time-consuming to bust our way through the bases anyway, but no, it doesn't.
We humans have to stick together. It's about time.
Okay, let's just head on up here, get rid of the Nerubian towers, because that stops us from doing this any faster, or slower, rather. There we go, and then we hop on this. Uh-oh, they're dealing a lot of damage. He's probably on the beacon, but it doesn't even matter. I'll back up here. We've got some towers. Where are these guys going? Just stay back. I wasn't even looking. My whole army got wiped out, but it doesn't even matter. Garithos is a one-god army at this point. You know, I'm recording a lot of this campaign before a lot of it comes out, and I gotta say, Poe's Law makes me really nervous for whatever the comments section is going to be. Because when people, you know, make jokes about Garithos being incredible and godlike, I would imagine most people are being ironic because it's hilarious. And then there's going to be that one person who, like, genuinely thinks that Garithos is the best character ever. Which is a little sad, you know? I feel bad for whoever that person inevitably is going to be. Zap him? The whole reason Garithos is a fan favorite is because of the absurdity. Kill the Death Revenant at least. They're a unique unit. Apparently the enemy hero didn't respawn to retake the other ones, so let's just get up here and roast this final beacon.
Die, mongrel! Inhuman beast! It's about time.
Dude, I'll tank the Black Citadel shots the whole time. This Obsidian statue should be healing me. Alright? It's never too late to switch sides, buddy. With your 7 to 8 magic damage. Pathetic. Pathetic. Did they really think they could stop us? Did they really think they could stop me, Garithos? 5 seconds. Yep, and that's it. Alright. Take us to the epilogue, baby. We've opened the way to Ice Crown. I had hoped maybe we could kill Arthas, but at this point, there's no way he could even be a challenge. I've done it. The throne chamber is open. You know what? Let's go. Just continue. Hit the continue button, take us in. The epilogue, I believe, is called Invincible. There it is. Moments later at the Frozen Throne. Actually invincible. There's nothing that Arthas could do. fueled by pure rage and Broxigar's axe, to be fair. So, you're the Lich King. Long have I waited for this day. Oh, gosh. So, the Light's vaunted justice has finally arrived. Shall I lay down Frostmourne and throw myself at your mercy? Humanity demands justice. Come forth, coward, and answer for your crimes. You speak of justice? Of cowardice? I will show you the justice of the grave and the true meaning of fear. Enough talk. Come get some, you ugly son of a bitch. This is gonna... Look how fast he's going down already. I love this idea that Arthas is like, I'll show you the meaning of fear. Nah, dog. This is fear, okay? Do you see what's happening to you right now? It does feel like our attack speed has been decreased significantly, but it doesn't matter. He's already dead. Let's go. You can death pact all you want. It's not going to help you, dude. Impossible. Father, is it over? At long last, no king rules forever, my son. I see only darkness before me. Without its master's command, the reckless scourge will become an even greater threat to this world. There must always be a Lich King. This has got to be a joke. I must be hallucinating. So many nightmares caused by this cursed helmet. I have to destroy it. I love the idea of Garithos becoming the Lich King, but, like, come on. What are those visions? This place is cursed. I have to destroy this helmet and get the hell out of here. But what if Tyrannus was right? What if those visions were some kind of warning that something bad will happen if I destroy it? Is it my destiny to become the jailer of the dead? This is a hard choice. For smooth-brained Garithos, I guess it is. I mean, look. There has to always be a Lich King. Else the Scourge run wild. Garithos knows what he has to do. And of course it's destroy the helmet! Are you crazy? We don't need this inhuman help. We can wipe out the undead. These visions are just blasphemous, silly musings of Ner'zhul trying to trick us. Destroy it. Bah, the Lich King is trying to fool me. I'm not taking any risks. This ends now. Why did they stop? This is our chance. Finish them. With the Lich King dead, the undead were defeated. King Garithos decided to ignore Tyrannus' judgment, thinking it was the Lich King who was trying to fool him. Thereby, the humans wiped out all the remaining undead, ensuring that humanity takes over all the world. To be continued? In what way? How could there... What could possibly be the continuation to this? With our hero who had like 400 plus all stats. Yeah, sure. Hit the continue button, but it should kick us back to the menu, I think. You know what? If you want to see what the other epilogue is, if he takes the helmet, you can play this yourself, alright? You don't need me to do it. But Jay Barrino, I don't know how to play custom campaigns because I don't know how to Google stuff or listen to them multiple times you've talked about it in the past. Guess what? I'm not going to tell you right now. Figure it out yourself. Like, I was going to say an adult, but many of you I know aren't adults. The point is, this is a learning experience, alright? This is a life lesson. There are answers to things out there. And sometimes, asking another person, is actually not the right way to solve said problem. There are so many self-service resources out there. I encourage you to try to figure out how to do it yourself, just this one time. Take this as a challenge from Jay Barino, and then I want you to come back here in the comments and say, Jay Barino, I figured it out. I figured out how to play this Garithos campaign. I wasn't sure, but I looked it up. I looked at all the resources that were available to me, and I figured it out. All right? If you come back into the comments and you do that, and you explain to me how you did it, I'll give you the little J heart for your comment, okay? Sounds great. Also, Warseeker has the alternate epilogue on his channel, by the way. The creator of the campaign. He's got the other one where Garithos takes the Helmet of Domination. So if you want to watch it there, you can. My point being was, if you want to see it, you got to play it yourself to see it, all right? You got to always leave them wanting more. That's the end of Garithos campaign. It was something. It was pretty fun, I will say. I rate these top 2 missions pretty high, and then I think I did not really care for Chapter 3 specifically. I think more needs to be done with that mission to make it more interesting. Narratively, it fits in that Orgrimmar is mostly empty, but it's clear that it was really just the first Durotar campaign mission with virtually no change to it, except it's made a little smaller. So I think there's got to be something done there, or change the narrative such that chronologically you just go and you defend Theramore, and then you just go and destroy Orgrimmar after, and that's where you kill Thrall. In a way, I guess my point is you could just nix Chapter 3 completely, and I don't think it would have any major impact, neither gameplay-wise or story-wise. The Thrall fight was difficult because all the heroes had all the abilities that you rack up on them through the founding of Durotar, so it was pretty tough, but I did find that you could lure them out one by one, and that's I think the only way to actually accomplish that. Fighting all the Night Elves and just wiping them out was satisfying and pretty fun, and then of course Garithos becomes a wrecking machine who was easily the most powerful hero relative to the campaign that he's in of any campaign that I've ever played ever. I don't think I'm exaggerating. I can't think of another example of a more powerful hero. Again, if you think about them relative to the campaign that they're in, absolutely insane how crazy he got. In fact, I think even if you took some overpowered heroes from other campaigns with inflated stats, Garithos still would easily win. Easily. Very, very fun. Again, and it just sort of fits into... Maybe I'm wrong, and Warseeker can correct me, but I just feel like the absurdity of Garithos is why he's entertaining, and the idea of how the axe functioned with him stacking up the stats plus the AoE that he got to wipe out the undead in the last mission for those 2 abilities just plays into that idea of sheer absurdity so well that you can't help but have a fun time. And the missions, I guess at the end it's too easy, but it's not like you're spending forever on them. It's not like it's going to take you an hour, right? It only takes you, 10 to 20 minutes to just blast your way through the bases because he's so strong anyway. So, you just sort of revel. You sort of revel in it, and it's great. But overall, this is a pretty fun campaign. I can't imagine what a continuation would be like. But every map, I think every single one was... a reused Reign of Chaos or Frozen Throne mission, which is okay. I especially liked the ones that had their tile sets swapped out. So Axe of Cenarius being Frostmourne, but in the Ashenvale tile set was pretty neat. I think there's a function in the editor where you could take an existing map and have the tile set swap in and out like that. And that all, I think, was pretty cool. Again, the only ones that I didn't really care for were the ones that were the founding of Durotar maps. Unless something has changed with the way that the enemy bases work or something. Because, the first 2 maps weren't easy per se. They were relatively difficult. I think it's just my playstyle works well with, moving out as early as possible and trying to take out enemy bases. So that kind of worked out. But if you try to turtle up, I think you're going to have a pretty hard time on those maps. And then it's just a huge dip downwards in terms of... I guess gameplay engagement. I was going to say difficulty, but frankly, gameplay engagement in general really dips in Chapter 3. And Chapter 4, the prime opportunity for an Easter egg, where if the player is able to wipe out all the bases, it would be funny if Garithos shows up and he's like, oh, I guess you're doing fine. But Proudmoore would join him anyway, because Proudmoore is a character that would fit really well into that whole paradigm. Let's see what else. I think every other. I quite liked all the other missions, and the fact that the last mission was Symphony of Frost and Flame, and then you had the option to destroy the helmet, which of course is what everyone should pick every time, was just a great end to the campaign. Good job, Warseeker. We're on to something new next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.